Go. Then there we go. Okay. Not enough still. Unlucky. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Today, we're gonna start off with a giveaway pretty early on today, actually. But let me check my codes. I think I have like 3 or 4 to give away for multi-bucks, I think. But yeah, we're only gonna be on for about 2-ish hours. Today's a busy day for me, and I'm streaming because I didn't yesterday because I was too busy working on the tier list video. But I didn't like want to put in too much work into the video because I was like, what if they nerf everything this week, right? And then they didn't nerf anything this week. So yeah. There we go. That's better, I think, chat. I think that's better. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. But something that I've been experimenting with, actually. First thing, I've always been a little unhappy with my aim and how inconsistent it is. So I made a big change, or multiple big changes, actually. Because, there's nothing more I love doing than experimenting with my aim constantly. Which, is that optimal? I don't know, but I'm learning. I took my sensitivity down to 15 again. Having high sensitivity did feel nice for a little while, but then I feel like I started getting into the same old bad habits that I used to get into of overflicking, and so I lowered it again. The second thing that I'm trying, which is new, I've never done this before, is I guess, what the heck? There we go. I was playing around with this for the past couple days, but it's using toggle ADS instead of hold down ADS. So that's one thing I'm trying because, when you hold down the right click, you are applying extra downward force and you're applying extra downward force to the mouse and you're applying tension to your hand, which is going to make the aiming experience different than if you were just hip firing, right? So the reason for this is if I'm going to be doing aim trainers, which I've been doing, and I've been doing benchmarks and stuff now to try and improve. The idea is that my ADS is going to feel exactly 1-to-1 with what I'm doing in aim trainers. So we're going to see if it works out. Maybe it's a horrible idea. Maybe it's a horrible idea. But we're going to give it a shot. Just watching the tier list video? Nice, nice. Yeah, there's a new tier list video. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you can tell me how wrong I am. But I know there's a couple people have thought some hot takes. I know some people didn't agree with my ranking of the model in S tier, but I legitimately think that the model is at a point where we as a society need to accept that it's actually pretty good again, in my opinion. I think the shockwave helped, and then that little damage buff just makes it feel so much more consistent, for me personally, at least. I'll move the cam to the other side because you can't see the settings. Yeah, sure. I'll go over it very quickly again. So basically what I'm doing, 15 and then sensitivity, because I didn't like the high sensitivity. Like, it feels nice to me, but I keep making bad mistakes with it. And then the other thing is that I have toggle ADS on now instead of hold down ADS. Because hypothetically, that should make me more consistent with my aim training. Hypothetically. Glad I noticed the matter. I always notice the matter. People sleep on that gun so much. I don't get it. Is it that it's harder to use than the M11? Is that it? I don't know. Because I feel like the matter, like in terms... Okay. KS-23 came out of nowhere. Dominated the meta, right? Matter, I think, is the same thing. I think people will one day realize that the gun is fucking cracked, and then everyone's going to start using it. But right now, people are very set in their ways. That's another thing about finals players, too, is that a lot of the high-ranked players are very, very set in their ways, and they like what they like. Like, SA-12 was the meta since Season 1. And people love it when the SA-12 is meta. People love it when the FCAR is meta. You know why? Because that's the guns that all of the good players started out using in Season 1, and we got used to it, and we liked that gameplay loop. And then when change comes, we're like, oh! Yeah, for sure. Drawbacks, for sure. It's not... The model is not Season 1 good. It's not fucking broken like it used to be. Because I think that the model was kind of busted in Season 1. It's not busted like it used to be. But it's very, very good right now. It's very good. And I think we got to stop comparing it to old model, because old model I don't think is ever going to come back. A lot of the guns have... I don't think there's any gun that's quite as good as it was in Season 1. Like, in terms of, like, the power plateaus of certain things. Like, do any of you remember how strong Season 1 SA-12 was? Or the Lewis gun? Maybe hot take. I think we could buff the Lewis gun again. Or, like, model was another one. Old FCAR, right? Like, there are so many of these weapons that used to be ridiculously good. But we're not at that power floor anymore. We've lowered it down. Oh, yeah. Suppressed pistol meta from the beta. Yep. This is all ancient knowledge that the new gens wouldn't know. They wouldn't know this. The Matterman is so much worse after the dash nerf, it's almost unplayable for me. You gotta swap over to Cloak. Like, the thing is I think people got way too used to crutching on dash for everything. But, like, Matter with Cloak is not something to scoff at. It's quite good still. Like, originally when people were kind of testing out the Matter at first, we were on Cloak. And then, like, a couple people tried it, and it was okay, and then they dropped it. Like, it's still a good weapon on Cloak. You just have to... You can't be as gung-ho with all your fights. But the nice thing about the Matter is that you don't have to. You can poke with it. That's the cool thing about it. Miss Old Double Barrel. Old Double Barrel was a terror. A terror, bro. I think Cloak, Dash, and Grapple are on similar levels now. More than before. Yes. Okay. Chat, by the way, I am making the Ronin patch video. It's happening. But the idea that I have, and this will truly make all of the specializations equal, okay? Dash can maybe stay at 2 dashes. That's fine. Maybe make it recharge a little bit faster, but 2 dashes cap is fine, so you don't, like, crutch on a triple dash. I think that's okay. The second thing is that Cloak is one of the main things that turns new players away from the game. And so we're going to make it so that it's still strong, but that it's not nearly as annoying to play against. Embark is talking about how they want all this hide-and-seek playstyle. Make it so that the Cloak lasts a hella long time, but when you're using Cloak, you are unequipped from your weapon completely. You are just sitting here with your hands up like this. That's going to make it so that you can, but like you can sit there cloaked for like 40 seconds over an objective and just watch it. I think that would be interesting. And then the third thing that I would do is that I would give Grapple a variable recharge time. So if you just do a little grapple hop, it comes back real fast. And then I think Grapple would actually be usable. They could totally add an Ender Pearl thing for light. I mean, that's kind of just gateway though, isn't it? It's quieter and less noticeable than gateway. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get new specs in Season 12, so maybe we'll see what they do. Cloak should be pure recon. Chat, would you be okay? Okay, here's the question. Would you be okay with Cloak unequipping you completely from weapons? Okay, it unequips you from weapons completely. But you are a little bit less visible, and you maybe move slightly faster. And you can, like, rotate around with Cloak really fast. But, like, every time you have to uncloak and then take out your weapon. Would you be okay with that? I think that would be way more interesting, personally. Recon Sense was fucking busted. Yeah, breaking GDN. It was crazy. I'm glad it got removed, honestly. Like, it was so... F-Car, Season 1 F-Car into Recon Senses was the nastiest thing ever. With old defib, it just brought you back completely? Dude. We were on some shit in Season 1. We were on some shit. Are there limits to the amount of contestant loadouts? I imagine it's like a storage thing or a game thing. Like Destiny always had like vault limit space. It's probably just something within the code. I wish that we had 9 slots instead of 8, but that's just me. You mean a delay to use your weapon after exiting cloak? No, like you just have to take out your weapon again. And that's usually enough time for people to react to you, right? Like it makes a loud noise when you exit cloak maybe, and then like you take out your weapon. But like in cloak, you can be quiet and you can run around. I think that would be much more interesting. But like an audio cue for uncloaking, and then you have to take out your weapon, gives some, like if you're behind someone, it gives them time to like spin around and look at you. Because you know, you guys might not have known this, but your ears actually react to things faster than your eyes. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. So TF2 Dead Ringer, I don't know what TF2 Dead Ringer is, but I will say yes. Old defib trades were wild. It was ridiculous. Sprint disable doing cloak. You can only walk strafe, so you cannot get away once you commit out of cloak. Maybe. I personally like my idea a little bit better, but I think that would help. Having a hard time staying alive is light. Any tips? If you've ever played Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, you got to play like a dive character. You can't frontline with it. You've got to like always take off angles and take your time on the off angles too. Don't rush it. Don't rush into a fight and then die. Like, your positioning is so important on light. And that's why Dash was a bit of a problem last season, because it made it so that your positioning just didn't matter and you could just fucking get in there and live. But now Dash got nerfed, so you have to be more careful of that. New people try to play Cloak like Dash, but it's better on height personally. It is. The term in pro play is gargoyling, I think, or just being a gargoyle. The gargoyle LH1 player is the guy who sits up top, just sitting there with Cloak with his LH1 looking down at you, ready to kill you. New people try to play Cloak like Dash, but it's better on... Yeah. Oh, I read that. Hey, Crazy, how's it going? Yeah, Vamp. It's a very positioning focused class. Okay, like this whole game is much more positioning focused than a lot of new players seem to think. But like, for instance, if you, and a lot of people get this wrong because like the skill gap in this game is massive. Like, you'll get new players who kind of have no idea what they're doing, and then you've got players who've been playing since beta and they are fucking cracked and they know exactly what to do. And so a lot of people aren't used to like the limits of what they can do, and they don't get proper limit testing in, because you can get away with a bunch of bullshit when you're in casual lobbies, but versus like Diamond and Ruby players, they will punish every single mistake you make and you learn real quick. So like, if I am here in like a new player lobby, I could probably like jump at this guy, like dash around and kill him, and it'll be totally fine, right? But if this is like a Ruby player and he has a model, I shoot him like this, I dash, right? He probably flicks, shoots me once, flicks, and kills me again. Or flicks, shoots me, and then I die. And so, how you would approach this fight right here... Here, I'll kill the dummy really quick. How I would approach this fight right here, as a high-level player, is instead of just, like, dashing in like that, what I would do is I would do something like this.
Placing a gateway. Teleport.
You know, just like having like getaways like that. You could even use the nullifier when you go in, but like you are forced to use your utility, your positioning. You got to think, you got to have exit strategies and stuff like that. And these are all things you have to think about on light. You have to think, where are people rotating? Where's my positioning? Am I going to die in this positioning? Always imagine that you are like one shot on light. If you do a little bit of damage, they look at you, get the fuck out. Just leave. And that's going to make you a much better light player. Here, chat. Twitch is making me run an ad, so I'm going to run the ad, and then we're going to do a giveaway, and then I'll play a game. Okay? So I'm going to run the ad, and then we'll do a giveaway. Really love this game for the crazy amount of thinking that goes into every move. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how deep this game is. Season 11 good, but wish it was better. Don't we all? Don't we all? I'm just waiting for KS to get nerfed though, chat, so I can break out the minigun. This is my one true love. But right now, I've actually been messing around with Charge and Slam KS. No lie. It's been a minute since I played Charge and Slam, but it feels real consistent with KS23 right now with the breakpoints. Should have been a generational game. Embark needs to market it better. Yeah, okay, there's like things that the finals has like historically struggled with. And it's that the new player experience is really bad. So even if you do get new players in, a lot of times they don't stay. And it's for two reasons. One is the matchmaking. And that's just, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy with the matchmaking part, because, you know, if you don't get new players in, then the lobbies aren't going to be balanced. And then when a new player does get in, then that's going to be a bad lobby. But you need new players for the matchmaking to be better. So, like, it's a bit of a struggle. But the second thing, though, is that there are things that... I don't know why my nose is so itchy today, chat. Sorry, I think it's allergies. The second thing is that there were, in the history of this game, a lot of bullshit that felt very unfun to play against. OG Taser, before it was called Nullifier. Nukes with heavy, double heavies with nukes, which was putting a C4, old pre-nerf C4 on a red barrel and one-shotting people with it. All old stuff. Cloak has always been an issue. Dash has always been an issue. I don't think I've heard anyone complain about grapple. Melee people complain about. Double barrel people complain about. The thing is that there's just so much in the sandbox of this game that there's bound to be stuff that people don't like about it. And Embark needs to focus on making sure that the game, that like in every situation, what you're fighting against is fun. And I think that's why they've been so hesitant to buff things like the MGL and the flamethrower and the CL40, is because a lot of people find those to be unfun to play against. But they need to do more. They need to change Cloak, as I was just saying earlier. And like Winch got changed, which was good. That was another thing that was unfun to play against, right? So they're working on it slowly. But we've had 10 seasons of this, or 11 now. We've had 11 seasons of random bullshit. Every single season, there's something. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like, I will say, chat, we have rose-tinted glasses on Season 1. The reason is because the game was brand new. Nobody knew what they were doing, for the most part. And everything was new and interesting, and everyone was kind of on, like, the same level, right? But then, you know, as time went on, like, the cracks started to show. But the thing is that if we went back, as we are right now, back into the Season 1 meta, everyone would not like the game, I don't think. I don't think everyone would like the game. Oh, there was so much broken shit in Season 1. Like, so much. Alright, chat. I thought I did the ad, but I guess not. Alright, here. I'll run the ad, then we'll do the giveaway, and then we'll do a game. Yeah, I hope Season 12 is massive. I really hope so. What do you think? What season was the closest to balanced, if any? I'm not gonna lie, Season 4. Season 4 felt really fun. Season 2 was also not that bad either. Okay, well, I might have rose-tinted glasses for Season 2, actually. I might. But, honestly, I feel... I don't know, because the thing is that Season 4, we just got the finals back, because Season 3 was Terminal Attack and Ranked. So, like, everything felt amazing at that point. But I feel like Season 4 was an all-timer, personally. I love season 4. Tips for playing SA-12? Uh, don't hold it down, tap fire it, and, try to W key as much as you can. You gotta, like, learn the distance from where you W key and when you do your strafes, because the SA-12 doesn't have enough like, a tight enough spray for you to be AD strafing all the time. Sometimes you just have to go right into them. You know how Fortnite had that thing where the first match you played was all bots, so you felt like you were good at the game, and then as you got better, the bots were phased out? I know people don't like bots, but they make getting used to the game easier. I mean, that is why they added the bot matches to the game too. I think people would be very upset if they started adding actual bots to like real games. But maybe if you are like a newer player and yeah, like if you're within like your first 30 games, you get a mix of real players and bots, and then some of the real players are new players, that would maybe be okay. I personally would never like that. I always even if I suck at the game, I would rather suck at the game than fight bots personally. But that's just me. I know that might be unpopular for some people. I personally like having the option to queue it. You guys can't see it through my camera, but there's an option here to just queue cash out bots. I prefer that. Yeah, breaking. The bots are still new. I'm sure that they will improve over time. All right, chat. I think the ad is done. Let's do a giveaway quick. Also, chat. Something that I'm gonna post on YouTube, and I'm going to post on Twitter as well. But I wanted to ask you guys. So the tier lists take me an obscenely long amount of time to make to get all of the footage and everything like that. So I'm not planning on changing that in the future. But I was thinking of doing a gadget and a spec tier list this season. But like gadgets are so hard to get footage of that isn't just me messing around with guns. And so I was wondering, would you guys still watch if I did a tier list that was maybe me talking to you guys in chat on a stream about where I would rank the gadgets? Would you guys watch that? Or do you only like it when I like have gameplay for literally everything? You guys would like that? Okay, like I could put you down here in like a little chat thing too. So like people could see what we're saying and we could try out like a discussion of a tier list. If you guys would like that, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot for sure. I know some people also just like put on tier lists while they're driving or something like that and they listen to it, or they do it while they're working. I do that a lot. Like if I'm driving somewhere, I just put on a tier list for another game I play and listen. Like some of my friends have gotten me to play Marvel Rivals lately, and I think I watched a guy I think it was like Boger at like a 4-hour tier list, and I was like, oh boy, I have so much driving content now. All right, here, let's start this up. Let's do this one. This one's fun. Hair care for the tier list. All right, everybody, get in here. Get in here. Also, warning you, chat. I'm probably going to be moving uh in a couple months here. So there might be a week where I am still setting up internet and things like that. And it might be around season 12. So I will do my best. But yeah, unfortunately, what can you do? Where to? I'm moving to the Twin Cities area because if I need to get an architecture job or like an engineering job or something like that in the future, that's the place to be. Plus, I've never really lived in like a big city and I want to try it at least for a little bit and just see if I like it or not. Because how do you know until you try it? Gonna be a busy month for you? Yeah. And I was also wondering, is like, do I go to the Grand Major too? Is that in November? Like, holy, that would be busy for me. Moving to Saturday too? Nice, nice. Gotta make me famous enough to make a living off of this. Yeah, yeah, hopefully. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what goes. I wouldn't mind doing architecture, I'm sure. All right, let's start this up. Where will the major be? I think it's Sweden again. I think. No, that's true. It would be tragic. Job market is so cooked. Yeah, I know. It's real bad right now. All right. I'm going to give you guys a little overview while I take a look and find my giveaway codes. Hold on. Newt, I misread your comment out of the corner of my eye, and I thought you said, you get to see me and be my wife. But yes, I would get to see you both. Yo, we got 5 gifted subs from Zombrex4. Why didn't the notification play? What the hell? There we go. What the fuck, man? I'm sorry, Zombrex. But yo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Who got it? Who got it? We'll take a look here in a minute. There we go. We got the sound. We got the sound. And Carnelian is first place, but yo, we got the 5 gifted from Zombrex. Paying for the giveaway right there. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. It's a good way to practice light positioning. I'll tell you in a minute here. Let me find my codes. The winner is Airline. Airline, congratulations on your win here. Let's see if I can find your code. All right. All right. Okay, Airline. I think this is the right set of codes. So let me know if this one works, okay? Whisper. All right, let me know if this works. All right, chat. That was the first giveaway for today, but don't worry. If you didn't win this one, we got more coming. Okay, we got more. But we can't do giveaways all day, so we're going to go play some finals now. Okay, so I think I said, how do you practice your positioning on light? I made a light guide a little while back, and I know a lot of new players don't get recommended my videos in the home feed. So, like, you're going to have to go back and look for it. I think it's in my playlist called Learn the Finals, which you should find on my channel homepage. I have so much information on there. If you're a new player, that is like a gold mine of info if you haven't watched that entire playlist already. I would go there. There should be a light guide in there as well. That's just specifically for the light class. How long am I streaming for today? Probably for another hour and a half to 2 hours. Not a long stream today, unfortunately, because I'm very busy on Fridays. But I didn't stream yesterday, so I had to make it up to you guys. Yeah, sure, Nude. I'll play with you. Oh, John, you just missed the first one. Don't worry, we're doing more. We're doing more, though. What videos of mine do I consider doing a remaster? Maybe some new information or something that could be changed. I am going to redo all of my, what is it? All of my class videos, the class guides. And I also want to make like a dedicated new player thing, but I'm thinking of redoing the 20 tips video, and all of the Classic Guys videos. So like 4 in total, I think. Even downloaded the finals for this. Oh, I'm sorry, John. Don't worry. We got, I think, 2 or 3 more today. 2 or 3 more. Ranked today? Maybe. It's a very short stream, so maybe. A lot of the ranked people I play with tend to do it like hours at a time, so it's kind of hard to be like, hey, can I do like 1 or 2 ranked games with you? I've gotten really good with the KS though lately. It works perfect. How do I enter the giveaway? So we're gonna just do. There's a marble race that will show up every once in a while on the stream. You can't miss it. It's right here on the big screen. When it happens, you type !play while it's on the screen, and you get entered in. If your marble is the first one to the end, then you win the multi-bucks, and I give you a code. The game is fun, but as a new player, I'm tired of getting my ass kicked. Yeah. That's the thing I really worry about this game is that it's so good, but the matchmaking can fucking suck sometimes. Like, I'll queue Point Break, and I'm like, oh, surely, I'm just here to have some fun in Point Break. And then I get paired against, like, people who have, like, 1,000 kills, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do this to you. But the game will also balance it in such a way that, like, I'm the only person doing anything on my team, and I gotta carry 7 other people, so I can't even just chill out. I gotta fucking sweat if I want my team to win, too, so it's like, what do I do? First FPS, and I'm having a blast. I'm glad you're liking it. It's a pretty good one. Would I buff the BFR? Yeah. I would, in fact, buff the BFR. Nice, kid. Pretty lucky, right? See ya, Gma. Have fun at the beach. Or GMA, I should say. Gma sounds like you're the grandma. Would I buff Lewis? Yes. Is it worth trying out ranked as a first timer? I would give it a shot. And if you don't like it, you never have to play it again. But I would at least try it. But sometimes the matchmaking can be real bad. But like, it'll show you what's possible. As you can see, chat, I'm still getting used to toggle aim. It'll look a little weird and like I'm on a controller sometimes because like I don't descope. But I think it's an improvement for sure.
Drop the mine! Pyro mine dropped!
Threat detected! Throwing some
What is happening up there, bro?
Rocket delivery! Cover's here!
I'm dead.
They got me! Thanks, much obliged.
Arming a mine!
Big mistake, buddy.
Oil barrel! There!
There we go. I love pyro mines.
Enemy got me!
I love pyro mines so much. What's my ranked KD? I don't know if there's a way to check my ranked KD. I think it's just your KD in general. If there is, I'll take a look, but I don't know if there is one. I think it's just your KD in general. The worst of teammates imaginable somehow. I always get like the worst teammates or like cracked teammates. There's no in between.
Throwing some goo.
Pyro mine dropped. Mind the
Danger
mine.
down there. Taking damage. Take that.
Nice, thank you, teammate. I hit the fucking jump pad, bro. Whose jump pad is that?
If you're not early, you're late.
It gets displayed after the match? Oh, the end of KD somewhere? Oh, yeah, sure.
Watch out, down there.
What am I dying to? Orange?
Winking wing, back to the battle. Look ahead. Jump pad here.
I just realized I have a double shockwave light team.
Watch out, down there. Enemy got me.
Dome shield deployed.
Go. I should have charged and slammed him. What am I thinking? I keep forgetting I have it.
Defibrillating. Cooling things up. Never saw that coming, did you?
Pyro mine set. Arming a mine.
I should set up the old terminal attack loadout from season 3.
Watch out, over there. Save it, I'll use a coin.
Shields up. Rocket away.
No, of course.
Enemy down, team white. Defense, control the tempo. Thanks, you're a star. Don't thank me.
Hold on. Newt, we're not with you.
Alcoin, stay focused.
Go 40 is not good at all. Throw a pick. Yeah. It's very average. Couldn't even say average.
Creating a safe zone.
It's just not consistent. Dude, I can't aim. I mean, average silver player, but M60 plus charge feels so good. It's not the best combo, but hey, if you like it and you do well with it, go for it. Waiting for the day MGL gets its time to shine. Maybe season 12, bro. Maybe. They said they were going to rework it so long ago, and then they never did. Or some good heavy weapons this season. Haven't played much. Are you in luck? Because I just posted a tier list today. But KS23, to give you the short answer, KS23 is good. Jack is still good. I think Deagles are underrated. And a minigun. If you're not fighting KS, miniguns are very good. Dude!
One down. I'm back. Many thanks.
I do think Lewis is underrated for sure, though. I was using that at the start of the season.
Don't shield engage. Planting a mine.
I stole it.
People are sleeping on the barricade as well. I wish that they would revert it to the point where you could place it in the walls like you used to be able to for like a little bit. That was so fun. It made barricade real good.
Setting a mine.
In fact, I should add that to my list of things that I would change. Soul hate Kyoto after all the changes? Yeah, it's like, it's better than it used to be, but it's, I still just don't like it. I just don't like the map design of it. It's a beautiful map. I just don't like the layout.
Go for a steal on A.
RPG away.
All right. Let me write this down. Quick question: what medium gun do I use? Revolver, repeater, and what was the other one? Model are all good right now. But I would say if you want like the most good all-rounder, probably repeater. If you want like the one to get good at. FCAR's pretty good though too. Yeah, John. I don't know if you saw, but I put a tier list out today, like a couple hours ago. Please get a best sight for each weapon in the finals. I did a video like this like a year or two ago. I'd probably change it now that we have custom reticles, but I did one like that in the past. Okay, where is... Okay. Oh shit, we're versus John finals. Oh shit. Are we cooked, chat? All right. I'm locking in a little bit more.
Threat detected. Down there. Watch out. Down here.
Never mind, I'm not locking in. He's low as fuck.
Okay, let's go.
Magic. That's all of them.
Nice.
Hold for cash out A. Now.
This is why I'm aim training, chat, because I am not good sometimes.
Deploying a surprise.
I want to be consistent. I am not consistent. This World Tour or ranked? It's just World Tour right now. I don't know if I'll be streaming long enough to make a dedicated ranked stream right now. I usually have to like DM people way beforehand and be like, okay, I will be on for a couple hours.
Watch out. Oil barrels. Down there.
Yep.
Taking damage.
Rocket delivery. This mine will burn.
Nice. We have to watch
Defend cash
a...
out A.
Much appreciated.
We're good, we're good.
There.
Solo queue. I accidentally solo queued one time this season, and I got a Ruby player who played like a platinum. I'm not sure if it was like a bot account or not, bro, but like I posted about it in my Discord. It was fucking crazy. How much is the giveaway? 1,000 multi-bucks.
Down there. Down there. Incoming crash. Watch out. Jump pad ready.
Threat detected. Down there.
Hold the line. Pressure creates openings.
Let me up! There we go. I just feel like every time I stream, it's a bad day for me.
Full forward. Go.
When I'm not streaming, I'm kind of good. And then when I do stream, I'm all of a sudden not good anymore. I think I'm just not used to it, and I just need to stream more often, and then I'll get used to it and be better.
Watch out. Down there.
I hear them?
RPG away. Dome shield active. Planting a mine.
Orange is here, damn. Okay. Going for now.
Revive me, please. I'm using a coolant. Don't mind me.
Why can't I underhand this? What the fuck?
Enemy
Take it, team. It wasn't letting me deploy my dome shield for a minute there.
up here.
Defend on D.
Danger over here.
Pyro mine set. Setting a mine.
Got him. Oh shit.
Pyro mine deployed.
One last enemy.
What the fuck is this?
Sending a rocket.
Taking damage.
Don't shield online.
They're cracking us.
I don't get this.
Got that one.
Oh, it's gonna kill me here. Yeah. Dead here. I'm dead to the riot.
Planting a mine.
My man.
There's like a weird delay with underhanding dome. Oh. But it was like a solid 3 seconds. Is Charge and Slam meta right now? If you are on KS23, it's actually really good. Just the breakpoints for certain burst weapons, it's nice with.
Jump zone here. Doing things.
Pyro mine time. Arming a mine.
Yeah, got one.
Raising a shield.
There. They got me.
I gotta chill for a second.
Taking damage. Back in action.
MLG. Chad, clip it!
Getting you back.
If people LARPing as Apo and comp, that's fucking crazy. And what class do I main? Heavy.
Jump pad over here.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Not good. I need to clear this fucking thing out of the way on my Twitch chat. It's not going away. There we go.
I'll get you back on your
let's go.
feet.
I love the KS23 is finally us here. I'm actually enjoying the KS meta personally. I know a lot of people don't like it. I like it.
Hold on to your respawn credits. Back in action. Legend.
Let me jump up here.
Dome shield active.
Enemy sonar. Got that one. Enemy got me.
Dropped a mine.
Point. Point it out.
Setting a mine.
Yeah, take that. Solar hand down.
Really? Come on. Shielding. Get inside. Pyro mine drop.
There we go. There we go. It's possible to get banned because of the skins one uses. Mao, I think I've heard of this. I've heard of this before. I think it's like you can't do anything like overtly offensive is technically against the Embark Code of Conduct. I think. I don't know how much it's enforced, but I've heard of this happening before. So yeah, I would. If you're thinking about doing something edgy, I would maybe be careful. That's what I'm saying. Is it possible? Hold on. A dumb question, but is there SBMM in World Tour cash out matches? It just came back and you're all against some demons. I think there is. I don't know how tight it is, and I think it also depends on like the time of day you play as well. So, yes, I've seen some Austrian painter skins that are pretty accurate, but yeah, I think you have to get reported for it. I don't think there's like any automated system, but yeah, if you care about your account, I would definitely be careful about that sort of thing.
Mind the mine.
Literally 1984. Yeah. This is, it's quite literally 1984. Freedom of speech is dead. It's so over for all of us.
RPG fired.
I shouldn't have jumped down there. I thought he would have been alive already. I guess not. Never mind. He's too bar. Surely he gets it, right?
Okay, let's go. That team's gone.
Back in place.
Full throttle to cash out A.
Yeah, someone dressed as a certain German person in one of my ranked games today. Yeah, that's how I was saying. People like doing the Austrian painter for sure. Do I use a mouse pad or a glass pad, and which do I prefer? I personally use a glass pad. I think it's called the Wallhack CR005. I think they used to be called Skypad, if you recognize that name.
Taking damage. Down there. Watch out, down there. Watch out, down here.
Shield it. Hurry inside.
Watch out, there.
Danger down here.
Alert, blitz grenade. Enemy got me. Enemy down. Yeah, got one. Over there.
Stop it.
Yeah, team one.
Yes.
Let's get in.
John Finals is level 54. It sounds like a Smurf, right? Maybe, maybe not. Some people just like naming themselves after the game they're playing because it's funny. You saw a guy in Point Break dressed as the Jeff? What? I haven't seen that one yet.
Down there. Took a hit.
Have to reload.
Taking damage. Watch out, over there.
This mine'll burn.
Up there.
What are the drops for on stream? You're on YouTube? There's a couple cosmetics that you can get. Like a sonar grenade skin and some other things for the game right now.
There. Thank you. Now it's clear.
Oh, literally everyone is right here. Yes, meta over Shack meta. I don't even think that the Shack meta was the problem. I think it was Witch Cloud that was the problem.
Got one of them.
Dad, I'm gonna try something. No RPG. What do I think of Coulson nerf KS and Invis? I understand the nerfs to the KS. I don't think they should kill it, but I do think it is a little strong right now. But Invis, I think, needs like changes, not nerfs. I talked about some of the changes I would do earlier on my stream, and I'm gonna make a video about everything I would do that I think would make the game better. But like, I would make it so that you can't use your weapon while you're invis, but you get to invis for longer. Basically. It's that invis is frustrating to play against, not necessarily that it's like overpowered in my opinion. Things like LH1 make it feel overpowered, but invis itself is just unfun for a lot of people.
Poison out. Danger down there.
I'm trying to help you, Nuke.
Deploying a surprise! Pyro mine time!
Enemy got me.
God, no!
Enemy down. Got him.
Dome shield online!
Watch out. Over here. Enemy got me.
No, monkey, 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 where are you, bro?
Took a hit.
Shielding! Get inside!
Flick grenade. Take that. Took a hit.
That's
Hold on. You're back in no time. Jump pad here. Reviving here.
all right, all right.
Pyro mine set! This mine will burn!
KS is strong, but you can out GTK it at all ranges. Not sure what the nerf would be. It's that you can like slide around and be highly mobile with it, and do like peak shots. With peak shots are actually insane as a heavy. GG. So yeah, like peak shots are insane with the heavy because you have so much health, and that just makes you real powerful. And the fact that it can do remote stalls too on top of being so good is really nice. So it's similar to like the model, old model, where or just any poke weapon in general, like repeater or something. Are there weapons that are going to be able to flat out DPS it? Sure, there are. But rarely are you going to be fighting a good poke player in those scenarios where you can just DPS fight them. A lot of times they're going to be doing movement on you. They're going to be taking peek shots. They're going to be using cover, in which case they all of a sudden now get a massive advantage. See you, Newt. Later, later. Chat, we're going to do another giveaway. How does that sound? But one thing I want to try out, though, is dropping RPG completely for C4. And doing something like that. Because the C4 plus Pyro Mine damage is kind of good. Alright. Alright, chat. Hold on. Don't hit your plays just yet. We're not there. Come on, let me click. There we go. Alright. Sure, we'll do this one. Have I seen Truce's winch C4 tech? I have not. Maybe you're not getting a lot of good KS then. It's entirely possible. Like, okay, so here's the thing is that the new players and casual players are going to hear and see that KS is strong, and they're going to be like, okay, this is the gun to use. But in almost every situation, they're not going to be using the gun to its full potential. And then sometimes they will wonder why people think the gun is so strong. SA-12 has always been like this, where a lot of people just don't know how to use it to its full potential, and then they think the gun sucks. But the reality is that they are using it wrong, or they are not using it as well as they could be. That's very common. S23 is hard like akimbo. Yeah, it's definitely harder than other weapons for sure. The people calling it a no skill meta, I think, are a little silly. Because comparing this to the Shack winch meta, this has way more skill. All right, everybody get in here. All right, once we get to 50, I'll start it. One more, one more. Almost there. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Take a look at our track. I still, to this day, have no idea what this like mirror track is down here for. Uh, but this is the funny one because I think there's a lot of ways for you to die on this one. But yeah, actually, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the title is being dramatic. You're good for me to win, or you ain't getting a wedding invite. What? What? Hold on, rigging it, rigging it. Everybody slowly making their way down into the pits of what I can only describe as going to be an interesting track because I think a lot of these speed things can like send you way far ahead. Like it's entirely possible that you just shoot off the map, I think. But everybody's going down here and we're going to see if that actually happens. We've got James here with a very commanding lead at the moment, but will he keep it? That's the thing. And nope, there we go. First first one down the jump. I see what the issue is here is that you can stick the landing or you cannot. Let's see if anybody falls down completely. I'm sure someone is going to. Yep, there we go. Soulfire Bird, Veridactyl. Oh, a bunch of people. Cinnabara, let's fell with their new sub. Gone, all gone. But James here still in first place, but all of that could change. All of that could change. But whoa, Juliology makes a crazy jump to steal first place from James. Just like that, we have our winner for today. Excuse me for asking, but why? What's so great about toggle ads? Do you mean toggle ads on? Toggle ADS. For a minute, I thought you were talking about like a Twitch thing. Sure. Okay, so we just finished the giveaway. Yeah. So toggle ADS is hypothetically better if you are an aim trainer player. So on aim trainers, you're always hip firing for the most part, right? You're never holding down right click. When you hold down right click, you are actually applying downward pressure on your mouse and you are applying tension to your hand. So it's going to make your aiming experience always feel different. And so sometimes that ADS tracking doesn't always apply one-to-one from aim trainers. So what toggle ADS does is it basically simulates the same thing as hip fire while you're ADS. And if you're someone like me, I actually have my ADS sense is the exact same as it is on my hip fire sense. The only difference is that I just am a little bit more accurate. But like it's not any slower for me. So in my situation in particular, it's maybe an advantage and I'm trying it out. All right, Juliology, let's get you your code. Model player here, you can ADS in the finals. You can. Little known tech. Whisper, whisper. Oh, Juliology, you've won one before. Congratulations on your second one. Got a battle pass last season. Nice, nice. Buy yourself something nice in the store. Don't spend it all in one place now. We got a fit check from Binzy too, I see. Let's take a look at that right now. All right. Binzy, do you know how the fit check works? So the way the fit check works. Oh yeah, thanks, Juliology. Thank you. Glad you enjoy them. The way the fit check works, Binzy, is when you're in my Discord, you post your outfit into the finals channel, and then I will take a look at it on stream, and I will review/critique it while I'm there, and I'll let you know what I think of it. So if you post an image of it in the Discord channel, I'll take a look. Did it? Okay. Let's see. Thick Nick. He's gonna stocking stuff you with the he's gonna stocking stuff you with the KS12 this season. KS12. What the fuck am I saying? KS23. You know what? I love the addition of the makeup here. You know what? You know what? It's not normally my speed, but I respect it. I would say that there's an improvement you could make. Give him hella tattoos. You feel like it'd be fair if Embark made some changes to skin abuse and relation hitbox visuals, like removing obstructive skins from ranked, like wings or reducing hitbox effects, just the player model? Okay, so I've been saying this for a while now. Fragpunk had this really nice toggle on it where you could go into the settings. Like, I know Fragpunk was a game a lot of you probably never played, but it had a lot of like very out there and a little bit obtrusive skins, and because of that, in the settings you could go and you could turn off things that changed the way that the hitbox looked. So like, what I would like for them to do is have a toggle in settings somewhere in here where you can be like, turn off obtrusive skins, and then it gets rid of the wings and the big heads and stuff like that if you are like a very sweaty ranked player. That's what I would do, personally. I'm silver? Nah, this is platinum right now. I haven't played a whole ton of ranked this season, but yeah, 37.4. Most of the games I played, I won, I think. The Discord link on my YouTube is invalid. Odd. I'll give it a second look. I know there's a couple links I have to fix, but you can do !Discord in here. I'll take a look at it though when I'm done with stream. I wish I could like Fragpunk. I thought they had a cool thing going for it, but like, I don't know. I think it just wasn't a game completely for me. I liked the vision. I thought it was neat, but I don't know. I think it needed some work still. Is it easy to join Kansas City Pioneers? I don't. In what aspect? Just on the club? I don't think you can normally. I think it's usually only people who are like directly associated with the organization. All right, chat. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the case. We're going to try out the whole C4 thing. C4 with Pyromine and fuck it, let's go Deagles. Let's try out Toggle with Deagles. I want the robot head. I want the robot head. Please. More than anything, I want this FAMAS skin, though. It's fucking insane. I love this skin. This 9-3R also looks real good, too. I just don't like tactical shooters. Like the mechanics and visuals, did not like that it was Valorant. I feel like it was trying a little too hard to be Valorant when it should have tried to be something else. It's like if we wanted to play Valorant, we have Valorant. And if I want to play CS, we have CS or Rainbow Six. I think when companies like try to copy other games one to one, like it's usually not a good idea. I will say Marvel Rivals is the exception. Notably, one, because it had the Marvel IP behind it, and two, because Overwatch didn't have any competitor at the time. Overwatch was the only way you could get Overwatch, right? Like I know Paladins existed at one point, but Paladins hasn't been around for a bit. We have a Kazo at home. Yeah, that's me. Famas did get nerfed a little bit over time, I believe, too. You have to be really precise with your recoil now. Valve reinventing the wheel with Deadlock rather than just making League of Legends 2. Deadlock looks really fun. I would love to give it a try when I get the chance. But I want to like integrate it in such a way that it's like, how does like the final skills translate into Deadlock? Ideally though, I would love to cover both games at the same time. I've always wanted to cover a second game. Rest in peace, Marathon. And then Arc Raiders just was a little... Oops. Arc Raiders was just like a little too casual for me. Like I didn't like how there was kind of like this expectation to be friendly over time. Just I liked fighting people. It was nothing personal. I thought I had a an RPG there for a second. I did not. Are we feeling pretty good? Pretty good. I kind of wish that Arc Raiders did just do the PvE and PvP mode, because the PvP was my favorite part about the game. And I feel like such an asshole killing people in that game. But I just want to fight, and then nobody wants to fight. Plus 50 akimbos? I think they're pretty good. And yo, we got 5 gifted from Chezzy Gun or Cheesy Gun, one of those two. And thank you so much. Welcome to the 5 gifties. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Oh shit.
Pyro mine deployed. Watch out! Oh no! Got EMP. They got me.
I fucked up. I mean, Arc does have aggressive lobbies. Nobody gets mad once you get into aggro lobbies. I guess I just never got there. Because like sometimes I like being friendly, and then other times I don't. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just never got there.
I'll get you back on your feet. I'm back. Stay there. Shields up. Taking damage. Reloading.
Dude, this is such a staggered box. Holy fuck.
Hello. Affirmative.
What, this is highlighted now? What the fuck?
Arming a mine. Mine the mine. Reloading.
Guys saying, are we humans? Like, bro, you were off in fucking... You were off in fucking Narnia.
Cover's here. Dome shield online.
Activating gateway.
Protect cash out A. There.
We still technically have B.
Still on B, going in.
Back in play.
I play controller? No.
Enemy sonar.
Shielding. Hurry inside.
Did the team leave somewhere? No, they're just over here.
Took a hit. Vanish bomb out. Got the last one on that team. Got him. Taking damage. Activating gateways.
He's doing his best. All right.
Enemy down.
Do I coin this?
Taking damage.
No. Not uncooked. Yeah. Controller just feels scummy. Yeah, a controller's a little strong in this game. I remember when people were saying controller was too weak, and then I was like, no, controller's good. It's always been good. Some Lewis Gaming? Maybe. I'm trying out this silly loadout for now. Bro. Oh, dude.
Raising a shield.
This guy came way too late.
Get me out of here.
Use my weapon. Uh-oh.
Taking damage. RPG fired.
This guy's crashing out in the world tour, bro.
Get ready for teleportation.
To calm down.
Taking damage. Got one of them.
I'm just gonna coin in for momentum here.
I can do this.
Second action.
Attack on D.
Up here.
Steal it.
Watch out. Equipment up here.
I fight with you guys. Okay.
Watch out. Up here.
Dude, where are we going? Where's our teammate, bro? Where the fuck is he? Here,
Enemies going
go,
for a
go
steal
here.
on D. Now.
Let's go D, let's go D. Let's go D. Let's go D! Bro, this guy wants to play fucking momentum so much. Let's go D, please.
Creating a safe zone. Group up. All together. Glitch grenade in play. Threat detected. Down there. Taking damage. Creating a safe zone.
Dude. Where are we, bro? Why did the light abandon us?
Don't shield deployed. Rocket out.
Dude, he just fucking leaves without saying a single thing. He just fucking leaves without saying anything, bro.
They got me.
Gateway going out. Time to disappear. here.
Like I get the idea of moving over here. I understand it, but fucking say something. Ugh.
Enemy got me.
Like we're just playing the game solo right now.
Shake it off. Let's do this.
Okay. I suppose I didn't even need to coin there. We were good. Yeah, bro. No, we're not good.
Okay, let's go.
Dome shield deployed.
Placing a gateway.
All right. Where is this guy?
Warning! Equipment over there. Need a hand.
Yep, I'm working on it. Gate's dead.
Up there.
Threat detected. Watch out! Over here. Danger at Top A.
Hit. Shielding. Hurry inside.
Bro.
Enemy down.
Bro. Dude. Get me the fuck out of there, bro. We could have had that if the guy didn't fucking just leave. Me and the other heavy were going to objectives, and this guy's like, oh, let me go to the other one. Or I'm going over here now. Like, just say something. Just say something. All right, let's do one more giveaway. Where did it go? Here we are. It's on me that I'm not fucking following the light who's off in Narnia. The guy was playing Call of Duty. The light is not carrying if he's just going off to fucking random objectives. Holy fuck, bro. The IQ. The IQ. Oh my. I will say if I sold, okay? Like, I will take full responsibility. That light was just perma fighting all game. That's not how you play. All right. We'll do this one. Boreas, lock it in now, by the way. What are we doing? The IQ, because we are just loser bronzes team, right? I didn't even fucking say that. Are you brain dead? I think it might be, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Even fucking. Just watch the vid. Do I think the winch nerf was that detrimental to SA12? It's not that the winch nerf, it's KS23 being real good right now. Winch definitely didn't help, but it's like SA12 has a very specific range. KS just can like out duel it consistently. That's the issue right now. If KS wasn't so strong, SA12 would be okay. Got 40 in here. Light was just there for the kills. That's what I'm saying. And he fucking crashes out when we aren't like right next to him when he's constantly bouncing in between fights. It's called you get an objective and you hold an objective. And if you want to swap constantly, you like type something in chat because this guy loved typing in chat, except when he was moving objectives. Like, what are we doing? All right, can we get up to 50? Let's see. I'll give it a minute here. Like I'll be the first to admit if I didn't perform well or if I misplayed or something like that. But me and the other flamethrower guy, I'm trying to play around the flamethrower guy. We're sticking close, and then the light is just on perma weird places, and he's getting kills, sure, but what do they translate into? Nothing. All right, almost there. Can't secure an objective with the goo gun. The guy jumped in, and then if I spam any more at that point, I stop him from stealing. Are we at 40? The 40 IQ right now? What's the giveaway for? Multi-bucks right now. So if you win the little marble race, you get 1,000 multi-bucks. And I'll just DM it to you on Twitch. Just a little code. Commit would have won Loki despite his light being dog shit. I'm on Deagles, which I never use, paired with trying to do a silly goo gun C4 pyro stall, which I didn't even get to perform because we're constantly thirding with the light, and we have a flamethrower who I'm also trying to play around. Light's constantly on. Light commit is constantly on fucking meta weapons or light, and on meta loadouts. I don't know. Yeah, these guys are just being stupid. All right, there we go. 53. Learned SA12 just for the other shotgun now to be meta. Yeah. SA12 will still be decent, and I don't think that the KS23 is going to stay the meta. I'm sure it'll get nerfed because Embark loves their usage rate statistics, and with everybody using KS, I'm sure something is bound to happen to it. I think the question is when. So I'm sure your SA12 practice is still going to pay off in the future because SA12 is usually like always a fairly okay gun, but on the with the KS right now, I would give it a couple weeks and see what happens. You'll probably be all right. Got a bunch of sound effects. Yeah, and I will say SA12 is still decent. It's just specifically versus KS23, it is struggling a little bit right now because it has such a specific engagement range. But oh, we got someone who finally crossed. Unrepentant, but we have some people who could still zoom past. Will Juliology maybe get another giveaway? Let's find out. They're taking their time. Right now, it's Not Resolve at the moment. Not Resolve is our first place contender. But they got stuck. Oh, they got stuck. This could be bad. This could be bad. Jacob coming in here trying to steal that win, and they might just get it with that. Anybody from downtown? Anybody? Or is Jacob going to get this? I think Jacob's got it. Yep, Jacob G39. Congratulations on your win for today. They made heavy with some medium. I tend to just kind of feel slow. Is that not knowing the maps or just me being heavy? It's a little of both. One thing I would do, if you haven't raised your FOV to the max, do that. But learning like how to window hop, how to do edge sliding, half clambers, stuff like that is going to make heavy feel much better. But the other thing is too, just like having a medium and a light who can gateway you around, jump pad you, zipline you is going to make things feel way better. Does this only work with Twitch chat? Yeah, the giveaway only does work with Twitch, unfortunately. I wish I could set it up for YouTube, but it is only a Twitch thing. That's why I don't advertise it in the YouTube stream specifically, because I don't want to give people false hope. All right, Jacob. Let's get you your code. There you are. Your ball was there, funded bid. You just fell off the edge. That's what happened. All these people were people who didn't make it to the end. Yep, Wolo's very, very close. Gage, shut the fuck up! All right. Do we try? Oh, no, I can't try to do the thing anymore. Because Boreas said to choose my weapon. Boreas, what are we playing? I got one more left before I have to head out. No, it's not happening today. Not today. I'll do a reg stream at some point because I do actually want to play it this season. Unlike last season. Griefing hasn't been fixed, but we don't have the cancer winch meta anymore, so I'll play again. Lewis gun. Okay, sure. Yeah, Lewis, probably... How do we make things funny? Let's do Lewis with healing emitter, RPG. Let's do that. Give him dagger? Oh, no. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Charge and slam with Lewis? I don't really like that. I feel like if you're Lewis, you want to try and make the engagement as mid-rangey as possible, and charge and slam is more of an all-in. Like, yes, it's good counter versus melee or something like that, or even hypothetically SA-12 or double barrel or something like that. Versus KS, though, it's really not that amazing. And I think right now what I want to try and do is use healing emitter to mess up the heavy break points versus KS. Oh boy, triple heavy. Oh boy. I'm so tempted to do KS-23 with these guys, but it's been decided that I'm a loose gun. Oh, he's playing light now. Okay. Get JF cards to go play. Who's Zappo? Oh, is it Vivid Vote? That would make sense. He does like his charge KS.
Down there! Hop on up.
Watch out!
Grenade.
There!
Doing things up.
Nothing like a little TLC!
One
Nice.
down. Taking damage. You're down.
I think I need to change the skates on this mouse. There we go.
Throwing some goo.
Holo on Lewis? You don't like Holo on Lewis?
I got that.
There we go.
Cast yourself up! On the house!
I was in my game? Yeah, and I do play on 1440p, yeah. Yo, 2 balls. Yeah, that's Appo. He's the only fucking person with a ruby healing emitter. I don't have my spray equipped, Appo. I'm sorry.
Reloading!
There we go. I love that.
Reloading!
What are the conditions of my skates? Yeah, could be better. It's unplayable to play solo queue rank sometimes. Yeah, I feel that. I tried that before, and I got a Ruby who did very, very bad as the medium. He got outperformed by the plat on my team. A little unfortunate. He just kind of kept dying over and over again and kept taking really bad fights. He was a season 4 Ruby, so like maybe he hadn't played in a while and just jumped straight into ranked, or he bought the account. I don't know. At least I didn't lose rank. I gained like 13 points, I think. What's the highest rank I played? Ruby.
Got it. Let's go.
Go grenade set!
Over there.
Raising a shield! I've got you covered!
Yeah, we did wipe them. Is this ranked or just a normal cash out? It was just a ranked, or just normal cash out, sorry.
Healing coming up.
When life knocks you down, threat
Reloading.
detected. Down there.
Reloading.
Trying to drop it right now.
Watch out. Down there.
Got the enemy.
Rocket delivery. Shield over there.
I see the new wallhack. I did not.
No.
Yeah.
Deploying jump pad.
Expecting to try and rank every weapon in the finals. China on April 1st. That'll be funny. I've always considered making like a fake patch notes video. And it just gets like increasingly absurd as it goes on. But like to do that, I would have to like remake their patch notes UI and everything in like inspect element, which might be a little complicated. This is my favorite gun in the finals, minigun. I love minigun.
Watch out. Equipment over there. Creating a safe zone.
Thank you.
Good teams.
Back in action.
Back in the fight.
Grenade out. Over here.
Help yourself. Watch out. Over there.
Oh shit.
I'm back.
Reloading.
Why are we learning toggle ADS? A bit of an experiment.
Take it down.
The idea behind it is that ADS in games and stuff is not one-to-one to your aim training. So I want to see if toggle ADS will make me aim better over time or not as I continue doing the aim training thing, because technically when you use hold down ADS, you apply downwards pressure on your mouse and increase the tension in your hand. And so your aim training is never going to be fully one-to-one to your ADS, and I want to see if this will help. What about practicing with holding right mouse button while aim training? You could do that too, but then you're also not getting like the magnification and stuff. I want to see just if this is potentially better. I know there's some aim people who have talked about it being very good for some people, so I want to see if maybe I'm one of those people. I don't know. Dagger? Oh, dude, my teammate died. That's rip. Big rip. Did you miss the drops? They should still be on Twitch, I believe. I think, are you still here just like wasting your time? Do you have nothing better to do in your life? That's actually crazy. Hold on. What the fuck is this spawn? Oh shit. Minigun. Thank you, Appa. What mouse do I use? Right now, I'm using the Final Mouse ULX Competition, I think it's called. But I've been looking at other ones too to try out. The big thing I'll tell you with mice is that the most important thing is that the shape is good for you.
This'll keep you going!
Down here!
Rock it out!
Where the fuck did I just get sent to? Make climb, please?
Watch out! Over here! Shields up!
I didn't need to do that.
Don't say I never did anything for you!
Got the G502 before he got into FPS. Now you have to move mountains. Yeah, I remember playing with that. That was the mouse that I used as a kid. The skates were all fucked up. I was on a mouse pad that was not clean in the slightest. Oh, those were times for sure. What did I get hit with?
Defense working its magic.
Bar. Nice. What hit me? Explosive barrel doesn't do that much though. Ad break, Twitch, what the fuck? Oh, come on.
I'm not the enemy.
There we go.
Take 5 and take this. Throwing two grenades.
The character voice lines are so funny sometimes because you can shoot someone with the healing infuser and then they complain about it.
Threat detected. Stay dark. Stay still. Stop it! Threat detected.
There we go.
Throwing some goo.
Just dodge the hammer. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like edge sliding and just like sliding into sometimes. What the fuck did I get a random ass hit on someone with? Huh? Chad, did you see that?
Goo grenade set. Took 'em out.
Oops. Max while holding right click 300 hours is working well for you. Yeah, like what I'm doing, it might not even make any difference at all, but I wanted to try it.
Up there.
Go, go, go! Reloading! Dome shield deployed! Rocket away! Watch out! There!
I can't do. There we go. Where's this killer race? Nice.
Sending a rocket!
Damn. Dead slide. What would be the advantage of toggle ads? Fairly casual that has no idea what would this would do to make it better besides you have problems with your hand. So I was kind of explaining it earlier. The idea is when you hold down the right click, you apply downward tension with the mouse and you also, or downward pressure with the mouse, and you also apply tension to your hand, which means if you play aim trainers, then it's not going to be fully one-to-one. Of course, like it's probably not like an insane difference, but a personal like aiming issue of mine that I've noticed over the years is that I always seem to like randomly tense up in weird moments, and I overflick sometimes and stuff like that. And so hopefully this like trains me. If nothing else, it's going to help me train to just be smoother with my aim. Have I tried the Zero mouse? I have not. Do I play Kovacs? I've started. Looser grip potentially while aiming. I play fingertip. Like a fingertip claw kind of style. But the thing is that me doing the toggle ADS, I'm always aiming light. I'm never using pressure. So that's the thing. I'm gonna see if it's better. Maybe it won't be. It might not be. But I'm gonna find out. We're trying it. Roller recommendations? I am not really the person to ask about that one, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm a mouse and key player through and through.
Watch out! Over there! I'm stuck! Drop field armor!
GameSir G7 Pro. I have heard good things about that. I've never tried it personally, though.
Feeling down? Not anymore! Down there! Little pick me up!
I hear them.
Thank me! Throw a grenade! Over here!
What did I get stuck on? What the fuck? I don't even know what I got stuck on there.
Back in play!
I was just trying to save Appo. Oh shit.
Let's get airborne.
Oh no!
Bye bye.
Watch out! Over there! Up there!
Okay, bro. Who's going? Who's going? I can't do anything. Not enough. Is he on good gun?
Hold on, you'll be back in no time.
I think salted peanuts and cheese is a good combination. Nah. Nah, bro. That sounds crazy. What is the Embark Partner Program? Like, do you make money from that? Yes, I do. It's not like a sponsorship per se, and it's not really like contract work either. It's weird. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about the payment process itself, but like, it's interesting.
Gooing things up.
Apple, wake up. Apple, wake up. Stop reading chat. Apple, wake up.
Over there!
My bad. Gotcha.
Over here!
Hey, friendly
Dude, why did my dumb shield slide down? What the fuck, bro?
there. Jump.
Not again!
They got me.
Oh, we got him. We got him. Nice.
Teammates back.
Threat detect, that team's gone!
Nice. Wait, why did they plug it? Interesting.
That cat's out of ours now! Heal up! Watch out! Down there!
It's coming down.
Raising a shield!
There's a situation where toggle ADS kind of hurt me right there. Was I commit a cheater? I don't think so.
Rocket out!
Watch out. Over there.
Prop. I'm just a target practice for everyone. Nice.
I'm back.
Reloading!
I'm
Or
reviving.
what are my opinions on the KS meta so far? I actually like the KS. I'm enjoying having something different than Shack Winch. But eventually I'm sure I'll get sick of it. But yeah, it's a very strong weapon right now. Very, very strong. Using almost anything else besides like maybe Shack Winch, I guess, in certain situations is like you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Don't shoot me.
Sending a rocket!
Nice. Thank you. I'm not sure what they're doing. How's the Lewis feel against it so far? You can definitely notice that, like you know it's not as good. With KS, you just fucking, like, delete people's healths. Lewis feels like a balanced gun. KS feels a little strong right now. It's like you can play Lewis versus it, but you have to like be very good about your positioning, and you also have to like kind of force fights to be in your favor all the time. You can't really take 50-50s with it, because the 50-50s end up kind of being like 30-70s.
Threat detected. Down there. This should keep you going.
No, Apo.
Defibrillating.
Reloading.
Yep, that is Rap. That is Apo. Yep, yep. Whoop. Whoop.
Reloading.
I sent that thing flying.
Warning! Oil barrel! Down there!
Let's go already.
Watch out! Up there! I'm reloading!
Quick, to cash out D.
Sure!
Oh, Apo's brawling.
Dome shield!
Yeah. I don't know why Apo was fighting there. I think we were okay. It might work out though. Yeah, I died to Serb. That's okay. Grade me? We're good. Oh shit, bro. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Fighting!
Apo might be cooked here. Does he get this off? He does, he does.
Reloading!
I think this game is dog shit because of the distribution. I agree. Nice. And the best weapon is always the one you're having the most fun with. It's also important not to play competitive. That's so true.
Going, things up! Time for a quick recharge! Danger down there! Watch out! Down there! Threat detected! Down there! Help!
You see, Apple's just fucking chucking their hulls while I'm just going to him. Like, it's not even really comparable right now. Yeah, see, like, look at that. Just fucking gone. Deleted.
All coins.
W monster flavor? Yeah, it's real good.
Makes a million.
Danger and cash out T!
Yep.
Danger! Over here! Rock it out! Reloading!
Screwing things up.
Raising a shield!
Friendly fire.
Yep. Look at those assists, bro. Look at these assists. Lewis Gaming. Okay, this is just so good. It's just so good. Got predictions. When KS-23 gets nerfed, because I think it will. When it gets nerfed, what's going to be the best medium or the best heavy weapon after that? Apple just cussed you out live on stream. I'm live. Right after I posted my funny image. Spear, yeah, sure. Spear for sure, bro. For sure. Shack minigun. That's what I'm thinking. Lewis, I don't think so. Lewis is good, but it's not that good. I think it's going to be Shack and minigun. Minigun got a sizable buff, and the only thing holding it in check right now, I think, is KS-23. And Shack never got nerfed. Only Winch did. And I feel like it's still very good into Winch. It's just KS is a little better right now. I think that's going to be the case, and I think people are going to use Deagles maybe. But I feel, depending on what kind of a nerf they do, even if they nerf the KS-23, people are still going to use it, I think. SA-12 maybe too, I suppose. I feel like if they bring down the KS-12, the heavy meta is really not that bad. Would you guys agree? It does bring utility outside of damage, that's true. If Art's going to get a tiny buff in the mid-season patch and be the #1 heavy gun for the next 4 seasons, give it a rate of fire buff and it starts cooking. That's what I'm saying. Is there a world where it's Sledgehammer? It was Sledgehammer back in what, season 8, I think? Okay, so the issue with the Sledgehammer now is that good players can just kick you during your right click. So it's like now there's a lot more counterplay to melee weapons than there was before. It's like they buffed a lot of them for sure. Some of them are worse, like Spear. But there's a lot more counterplay to things like Sledge now than there used to be. And so I think Sledge will be good, but I don't know if it'll ever be meta unless something changes. Heavy's all right. People complain about lights. Okay, so people complain about heavy in high ranks, and people complain about lights in low ranks. It tends to be how it is. I don't know why, but it seems like most heavy players in this game, like on average, are probably better than your average light player. Probably because light is just a more popular class. But yeah, I think more than anything, light is annoying to play against, whereas at its full potential, heavy is stronger, if that makes sense. Like a lot of times pro players will kind of just adapt to metas and stuff like that. So like while things might be annoying, like they'll figure it out. But heavy just has the potential, like if you do everything right, heavy is insane. Whereas like in lower levels, you rarely have that level of team coordination or precision. And so I think that's where the difference is. In order to balance the game better, they should make it 200 to 250 to 300 HP, but also change the hitboxes since respec order didn't work. I think a lot of people liked respec order. I'm one of those people. I thought respec was a good step forward. The thing is, though, is that they're being very cautious about it, so they're just doing lots of tests over time. Honestly, starting to think heavy is just as annoying as light, if not more. Yeah, like once I feel like the higher level you get, the more you start realizing how good heavy is. Because like you'll start fighting better heavies. A lot of new players have no clue how to operate heavy. They just they're on a different planet than everyone else. And they think that heavy is just like big lumbering tank player. I stand in front, I W key into you, and I shoot. When it's not just that. And there's like a lot more depth to the heavy play style. But once you get heavy down, it's very good. Very, very good. It can be pretty impressive saying as a Witch Shack main. Oh yeah, you would know. You would know. Yeah, I feel like if they bring KS down, honestly though, like in terms of the weapons that are viable for heavy, we'd be in a decent spot. Like I'm okay with everything. Hold on, let me think of how to word this. I'm okay with not everything being top of the meta. Like I think it's okay if we have some weapons that are not doing great on certain seasons or something like that, right? I think it's a problem when you have one weapon that is clearly much better than the others. But if you have like 5 meta picks for heavy, I think that's fine. I think that's totally fine. So like if Shack, Minigun, SA-12, KS-23, and Akimbos were all kind of equally strong, I would say that that's healthy. But if we have KS-23 being very strong and all those other weapons just being okay, I'd say that's unhealthy. I think health is when you have the option for variety in higher level, I think. Surprise KS is so popular now, 10 more damage and everyone is drilling over it. Yeah, people realize that there are some really disgusting breakpoints with double heavy on a KS-23, and sometimes it just takes some people to show everyone else how good it is. That's sometimes what happens. Because as I said before earlier in the stream, there's a lot of pro players who are kind of stuck in their ways and never want to try anything new. And they think that everything that they aren't using right now is bad. Which is why I've been saying for the longest time to you all, matter is insane, but no one is willing to try it because everyone's too stuck in their comfort zone. But it's a very good gun. I also think M60 is slightly underrated for the double heavy things. I don't think that it's S tier. That's not what I'm saying. But I think a lot of people do write it off a little bit too early. Because the KS-23 has always been super versatile. Yeah, that too. That too. You can stall with it, and that's really important in high level. Being able to stall and it does good damage, that's insane. I don't understand why they removed head-to-head. Yeah, they didn't even say anything about it. I assume just lack of a player base. When I would play head-to-head, it was just constant levers all the time, though. I liked the mode, but yeah, just so many levers. I feel like bot match should have been head-to-head. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. All right, chat, though. I got to get ready to go. Thank you all for stopping by. I think I'm going to do one more giveaway before I head out. What do we think about that? What do we think? Just to close it out. One more. It's gonna have to be fast though, because I don't have a whole ton of time. So we're gonna do Bongo Boogie. This one. We're gonna do one more, and I'm gonna start it at 40 people. So get in as fast as you can. Okay, get in here now, because I'm gonna be late if I don't hurry this up. We're getting there. We're getting there. 40 people. Come on, let's get to it. We're getting there. Slowly. Let's up those numbers. Almost there. There we go. Let's go. All right, 42 people are in. 42. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Everyone's got a little bit of a jump. Let's find out where you end up. Everyone's going into the sand pit here. Let's take a look at the jump here. Looks like everyone's making it so far. Very nice, very nice. All right, everybody. Time to head downstairs here. I didn't see any DNFs. Not yet, but we got another jump yet. Oh! Zombie! Zombrix! What the fuck, man? You ruined it for everybody. I can't believe it. We were doing so well. 0 days since the last accident. All right. Everyone making their way down. That's unfortunate. Only Zombrix is out, bro. Oh, but we might have some more. We might have some more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, but we got our first place. We got Baldric the Red making it in for our first place. Congratulations, Baldric. Let me get you your code. There you are. There is your code, Baldric. The C4 RPG Ronan the second, he steps out his front door? Why? What did I do? The consequences for making me lose? I didn't make you lose. Baldric griefed you out, bro. Baldric griefed you out. Listen, you're looking at the wrong guy here, okay? The wrong guy. Look, my bad. He admits it. C4 RPG Baldric. What's the theory with toggle ads? Yeah, I'll explain it one more time before I head out. So the idea is, hypothetically, when you're doing aim training and stuff, you're only doing hip fire for the most part. And when you aim with hold ADS, you apply downward pressure on your mouse and you add tension to your hand, which is not going to make it one-to-one with your aim training. Now, I know that muscle memory is not everything, but I did some research on it, and it seems like it is actually legitimatately helpful for some people. And I have this bad habit of tensing my hand too much and over flicking, so my tracking looks really bad sometimes. And so I'm running an experiment to see if this will help me over time. So I'm gonna do it for a week or two, and then after that, we're gonna see if anything changes or not. And I'm gonna kind of take a look. Had the same idea, but started holding down right mouse button in Kovacs. Yeah, that's also something I could try to do. But I feel like your tension, though, is not always going to be the same every single time. I don't know. It's just something I wanted to try. It could end up being the exact same thing. It could end up being worse. It could be better. But I figured I'd give it a try because I like doing these silly experiments. All right, chat. Thank you all for stopping by, though. I got to end stream now because I'm going to be late to my event if I don't start heading out right now. But thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you all